Double feature of video news in video gaming. Since I was kind of off for the last few weeks covering the Summer Games Fest and getting a new job and starting that whole new job, we are just going to do a second one, and hopefully I'll be as caught up as I'd like to be for the week. But to start off with, we're going to be talking about some of the stuff that happened at the end of the week into end of last week into the weekend with Twitch. Some of you might know, most of you probably don't know, I used to be a Twitch streamer up until a lot of these rules happened. I am one of the people that left Twitch to go somewhere else once all these new rules and TOS rules started coming out about branding and not being able to brand or partner up with brands unless Twitch okays it, and all the stuff that's gone on, from the cutting the revenue back in 2022 to all the stuff recently where it feels like I can't have my brand and do what I want with my brand pretty much. They just outlawed everything. You couldn't even wear green because of Kick. So it's kind of overbearing and ridiculous. And so, yeah, a lot of people are leaving. Talk about it in a little bit. XQC has left. Amaranth is gone. Ninja is probably gone, it sounds like. I know Osman Gold was almost gone. I don't know if he is leaving or not for sure, but it sounded like he will be staying. But he was very unpleased. Everyone across the board, streamer-wise, is very unpleased with what's been going on with Twitch. And then you had admin going into Twitch streamers' chat and harassing them for speaking out about it. The CEO coming out and saying that he provides us with the platform, so we should essentially be grateful for the platform he gives us. And to me, it's just like, dude, other places do the same. Kick might be rolling out an hourly rate type deal maybe, and they clearly have cash to throw around if they sign XQC for 100 mil, 70 to 100 mil. So just like, it's gotten out of control there. So yep, I hope to one day return if they ever bring back the 70-30 split, if they ever get someone in there that is in touch with streamers and content creators and the market and what's going on, then I would happily return. But as of right now, with them trying to say what you can and cannot do with your brand, I don't like that. So yep, best of luck to anyone on Twitch still, especially like Angry Joe, Super Butter Buns, all those people that inspired me to do this shit. Best of luck to you. I'll still keep watching on Twitch, but for me, it's going to be a no-go until things change up and the ship gets righted. So yep, hopefully we'll see that day. But as of right now, it's a very dark time for Twitch. I feel like Twitch is rolling out a Partner Plus program, they're saying, but the only problem is this will affect so few streamers due to the ridiculous amount of hoops you have to jump through. Twitch is a very much like, you got to jump through our hoops, and we are very strict about this stuff, and we make it very hard to get even affiliate to get monetized, and then just to make money off it is a real long process, I would say. But you need at least 350 reoccurring subscriptions a month, and these cannot be like, Prime, Amazon Prime members or anything like that. They can't be gifted subs. It has to be legit 350 monthly subscribers. You have to keep it up for so long. But long story short, pretty much as of right now, there's only about 1,000 people that would apply for that, which is only 2.5% of all streamers who make money off it. So it's again one of those programs they've set up where the bar is way too high for most people to ever see any type of kickback from that, any type of revenue from that. So they try to offer it as this like good thing they're doing, but when you look deeper into it, like who was it? Someone looked deeper into this and they came up with this, these stats that, pretty much no one will apply for this. So it's not really that great for streamers, especially small streamers. You're not going to get that 70-30 split. This is really for the top 1%. And a lot of those people are now leaving because they don't like what's going on over here. Streamer charts were the ones that reported on this. They actually reached out to Twitch telling them about this and have gotten no response. Obviously, Twitch doesn't want to admit that they're just kind of f***ing over small streamers and setting up another goal that a lot of people will probably never reach on there before they just get burned out and give up, because that's now another thing we're seeing a lot in streamer culture and content creation culture that we're about to talk about. But yeah, if you saw this and you thought this was a good thing going forward for small streamers like myself, it is not. It's just another backhanded insult from Twitch telling you, you know, hey, we're trying to help you out, but this is the numbers show the reality. This is the reality of it all, is that only 2.5% of streamers will ever be able to reach this program where they'll go back to a 70-30 split. And even then, once you do, it's only up to $100,000. Once you've made that much off the 70-30 split, then it goes back to the 50-50 split. So just really some dirty Twitch is doing to try to save face in the midst of all of this debauchery and kind of their platform being evacuated. XQC, a former Twitch star, has officially signed with Kick for somewhere in between $70 to $100 million for 2 years, non-exclusive deal. This was kind of the domino that started everything off, the whole, you know, effect of people leaving, and I think bigger streamers leaving. I mean, like Amaranth. I think Ninja left before him, but, you know, I think this is just going to drive a lot more people out of Twitch when you consider the fact that he's free to stream wherever he wants. Now, since this has happened, I know he has streamed The Dark Knight, and God, there's another one he streamed after that. It was a TV show, I want to say. Was it? It might have been. I want to say Jurassic Park. Don't quote me on that, but I know he streamed The Dark Knight, and a Kick employee came in there and told him to stop, you know, so there's that whole thing. But, you know, it's just proof that people are sick of Twitch's and despite Adam Ross and some of the other stuff that's going on at Kick, they're now getting all those streamers that want to leave Twitch. They are now going to Kick, and now they're handing out non-exclusive deals, meaning that, you know, we can stream wherever they can stream wherever they want. This was a big thing for Ninja on why he left Twitch originally, was because he didn't want to stream exclusively on Twitch. And then even when he came back, he still was not going to sign an exclusive deal, and now he's left because he doesn't want to be exclusively on Twitch. He wants to stream other places, so he might be open to a deal. So it's just like Twitch is really in this downfall that we've slowly seen over the last 4 or 5 years, but I think it's really starting to hit now, and I think we're really about to see this come to a head. It all come to a head. Streamers are leaving, the big streamers are leaving, these other companies are getting them. Whether or not this is going to have a huge negative impact on Kick remains to be seen. You know, I think XQC is the type of guy that stayed on top of his shit for long enough, so as long as he can learn the goddamn copyright laws and learn what he can and cannot stream, I think it could work out full time. So I wish him the best of luck. Same with everyone else who has left Twitch. Again, best of luck to Amaranth, Ninja, everyone who's left there to go seek better and greener pastures. You know, definitely what I'm trying to do, so can't fault them for that. Twitch is finally broken, or, you know, finally pushed way too far, I feel like. So it's just part of the business. When you don't do good business, people will leave and find other people to do good business with, and I hope that's with YouTube, with me, and, you know, that's probably going to be with Kick for a lot of these other people, hopefully so. But yep, something we'll pay attention to as we go on. Now for some little bit of sad news here. Tfue, as I found out like midstream yesterday, has announced that he is retiring from Twitch at only 25 years old. Now, he's been on Twitch, he's been streaming, playing Fortnite from the beginning. He's been streaming though for like, what, 12 to 15 years, something like that. He's been around for a very long time. So he, though, unfortunately feels like he is facing burnout. He just feels like he spent too much time, you know, on the grind, and 6 to 7 days a week, 8 hours a day playing Fortnite. You know, it's gonna wear on you. You know, one thing I remember reading on Twitter when I first started was that, you know, all streamers are not machines. We are humans. We all need time to kind of recover, and, you know, days off, breaks from all this stuff. And I like what he said, that gaming used to be a break from reality, and now reality is a break from gaming. When you've done this as long as he has and put as many hours into it as he has, I can only imagine, you know, what it feels like to, you know, do this every day, But for him, you know, one game. I guess that's kind of the big difference between us is I do so many different games, but he to do one game over and over. I tried to. When I first started, I tried doing just Apex and Fortnite because they were like the big games. But man, after 2 or 3 days or 3 or 4 days of doing it back to back, I was just you know, sick of playing those games. Not really streaming, but just sick of playing this one game over and over. So I can't imagine doing that for, you know, over a decade. He's been on Fortnite since it began. I mean, I remember when I first got into Fortnite and the challenges and trying to do that stuff, or trying to get better, I mean, my bad, trying to get better at Fortnite. He was one of the people I watched along with Ninja. So, you know, he's been around for a very long time. He's at a point where, you know, he's kind of made enough that he can, you know, if he wants to, really retire and call it good. He's only 25. That leaves a lot of life for him to live, to go do whatever he wants, see the world, you know, something a lot of us will never get to do. So, you know, I hope, again, another situation where I hope the best for him. I can kind of understand where he's coming from. It's a tough grind out here. You don't know until you're actually out here doing it, and then you don't really know, you know, how much it really takes out of you until you've done it long enough. And I'm nowhere near him, so I'm trying to be careful of what I say, but I just feel for the guy, and I can completely understand where he's coming from. He also talked about how he took a break for, what was it? I don't even, like, was it over a week? I can't remember. It was either just under a week or over a week, and he lost like 8,000 subscribers. So, you know, he just does, for a lot of people, that gets really annoying to, you know, just try to take a little mental time off and then to have people kind of hate you, not really hate you, but front you for it or blame you for it by unsubscribing from your page. Again, we're human beings. We need time to recover and relax. Some of us, like me, smaller streamers, you know, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, I'm at work. So, you know, it's hard for me to get a stream in because it's hot where I work as a cook, and I come home and it's late. So, you know, it's just so much juggling a personal life and trying to have this professional brand life on the side and try to keep up with that and try to keep everyone happy. And, you know, the more your channel grows, the more people you're trying to keep happy at one time. And, you know, the harder it becomes for him, for, you know, him and Ninja. It's a situation where if they leave Fortnite too, you know, they lose a bunch of viewers, which costs money because, you know, viewers gain money. You know, it's just a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I could go on forever about this. I don't want to play the video just because I feel like it's one of those personal things to him that, you know, I understand why he put it out there for his fans, but, you know, yeah, I'll keep that personal to him and his fans. I just don't feel like playing that and airing that all out on my channel. But it's kind of big news for streamers, for just streamers. You know, we all know who Tfue is. We've all seen this dude. We've all seen his Fortnite videos. Been in the pro scene for a very long time in Fortnite. So hopefully one day he'll come back. But this could be a PewDiePie situation where it's going to be very sparse throughout the next few years, and then maybe a full on, you know, kind of walk away from the channel and the content creation. And, you know, he has a lot to be happy for. So, you know, you can't be disappointed with the legacy you leave behind and his shoes. But best luck to Turner. But moving on to some actual video game news now. We just watched the Nintendo showcase. That should probably not. It'll be up at some point in time shortly after this goes up on YouTube. But the Batman trilogy is coming to the Switch. Now, I didn't know if this would be in the showcase or not. This is kind of a darker thing for Nintendo. You know, these are kind of darker Batman games, I guess you could say, a little bit more along the lines of the M rating. So I didn't know for sure if it would show up in the Direct or not. But, oh no, it does say right there. I didn't really see that part right there. I just kind of read through this real quick. But yeah, it will feature the Arkham trilogy minus Origins. I'm kind of disappointed that never gets counted as part of the trilogy, since it was supposed to be the prequel to Asylum and whatnot. But Asylum, City, and what is it, Night? So yeah, Asylum, City, and Night, all on the one disc. This has been on the PlayStation and the Xbox. I have a feeling it's going to be that one. My big question is stability wise, is it going to hold up with hold up well in general? You know, the night is kind of a bigger game with a bigger environment, so I don't know if this is going to be kind of a stuttery uh broken mess, you could say. I really hope not. I hope it isn't as bad as like City and City and Night on launch were, but there is potential for that. I feel like the Switch isn't the most powerful system. These are older game though. Like I have a feeling Origins will run just fine. City will that I have faith in, and then it's just Night that I'm just like, oh, let's see what happens here. So I think it's cool for if it works for Switch owners. If you've never played the Arkham series before, I think this is cool for you to experience. But that was my other big thing was, you know, a lot of people have already played the Arkham series. Like if you own a Switch, you probably own something else, or you probably have owned something else in your lifetime that allowed you to play the Arkham series. So I don't know if it's exactly needed, but if you want an excuse to play through the Arkham series again, you're about to have it. When did this come out? I think it's sometime, yep, fall 2023. So sometime, I'm going to say late September, again, early November, early November, yeah, early November. Probably in August we'll see another trailer for it with an actual release date. But yep, just something to keep your eye out for if you're a Batman fan. If you own a Switch, if you've never played the Arkham trilogy before, definitely your shot to do that. Check it out. Microsoft is going to be raising the Xbox Series X and game price passes. Now, this has been talked about before. They've warned us about this, I think, at the end of last year, earlier this year, but next month for sure it is happening. Now, it isn't that too big of an increase overall. Starting on August 1st, Xbox Series S will cost £479.99 in the UK, 500 most European markets, $550, $650 in Canada, and $800 in Australia. Holy shit! If you live in Australia, try to find a way to get that mail, have someone else buy that for you in a different region and then send it to you, because that is ridiculous. I'd even say, well, Europe's is a little bit fair. Yeah, definitely Australia. You gotta do something about that. That is ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe it's just me living in America. Let me know. But if that is as high as I think it is, I would definitely say have someone else in a different region buy it for you and mail it to you. And then Game Pass subscriptions will now increase by $1 overall. So I'll be keeping mine for sure. I think with all this stuff we have coming out throughout the end of this year, Starfield, God, there's so much. There's so much. I have the Xbox Showcase video live on my channel. Go watch that, and you'll see there's just so much stuff coming to Game Pass throughout the end of this year. $11 per month is saving you like at least 100 something, probably close to 150, because I'm pretty sure like September through at least January, yeah, December through January, no, my bad, god damn it, September through January, there's at least 2 games coming out a month that you might want to at least check out. So $11 is a huge discount, completely free, you know, free games, a bunch of them coming out, a lot of AAA ones. Like Game Pass is coming back. Now, I will say that it feels like closer to the beginning of the new year, like right around right now, we are not getting a lot of good games on Game Pass. I have yet to see anything that I've really installed and wanted to play in quite some time. So, you know, it's just one of those, maybe the first 6 months it's worth having, and if you still have games you want to play off it that you haven't beaten, then consider keeping it. But it does feel like there is the beginning of the year where it's okay to get rid of it. Ultimate will increase by more. Wow, by a few dollars. Yep, $2. $14.99 per month, $16.99 US, Europe $10.99 to $12.99, or $12.99 to $14.99. I'm not exactly sure. PC Game Passing will not be changed. Oh wait, yeah. Okay, so PC Game Pass stays the same. So if you only have PC, you get off lucky here. But yeah, all around price increases coming. Now there's also the new Series S that is coming out, the 1 terabyte that is $350. I don't know across the board what it is, but $350 for that. Of course, gotta remember no disk drive, so gotta make sure that you don't have any disks that you want to be playing on there. But yeah, just be prepared for that. It is coming. We've been warned, and it is going to happen next month. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Thanks for making it this far. Please leave a like, maybe subscribe if you enjoyed. Have that bell turned on so you know when I'm live again or when a new video comes out, as they do come out pretty regularly throughout the week. Join Discord to send me memes and videos to react to at some point in time. Patreon if you want to help support the channel. Got exclusive videos going up over there as well that will only be up on Patreon. Get your name in videos, all that good stuff. Yeah, all the links are down below, so just check out down below. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you soon.